The world will ask who you are, and if you don't know who you are, the world will answer for you. How can you find yourself, a life's work that you love and that brings in a decent amount of money? Most people spend their lives doing things they don't want to do. They go to jobs they don't like, endure what they do, and study in disbelief what has been imposed on them. All of this is because they don't know who they are, as mentioned in the quote at the beginning of the video. It's easy to see that this path leads nowhere. However, you can avoid this trap. In fact, every person has their own purpose in this world, but most people don't even think about it and end up realizing less than 10% of their potential of what they could achieve. And in this video, I will tell you how to find your calling that will bring you good money and make you happy. You're on Will's channel. Let's go. Finding yourself essentially means finding what you are ready to dedicate your life's time to. Finding your business means finding a craft, an activity that you enjoy doing and that will bring you income. These two concepts are very interconnected, and for many it is important that their business gives them freedom both in their actions and in their financial plan. Therefore, the first thing you need to do is determine what you do best and what people need. The intersection of these 2 points is you. It should be a skill that comes to you more easily than to others. Identify what brings you pleasure. What could you do for hours, even without getting paid, and not regret the time spent? But none of this will matter if you do not have a genuine desire to start earning or to start realizing yourself somewhere. Because nothing truly worthwhile will come quickly, and before the business starts bringing you income, you will have to rely purely on enthusiasm. Therefore, if there is no wild desire to do something, it is unlikely that anything will work out. I, however, adhere to the opinion that finding yourself is about try many directions, about 10, and then from these 10, you will shape something of your own. Your line of work will change throughout your life, but you will still circle around the same thing. I would say that every person has a predisposition to a certain type of activity, rather than to a specific direction. Finding a direction based on your interests is easier, as coming up with something new is almost impossible and not necessary. Essentially, everything in this world that makes money, 99% of the time is just a reworking of what already exists, and there's nothing wrong with that. Browse the internet and see which startups have recently received investments. If money is being invested there, it means it's promising and someone needs it. Rework it somehow for your own activities. Borrow some idea for yourself, and so on. Try to implement the same thing, but on a smaller scale, or adapt something for your own activities. Another important thing is redirection. I had an acquaintance who was a photographer charging by the hour and working for himself. Mostly he took amateur street photos for Instagram and other trivial stuff, and he was earning just a few dollars, even though his photos were great. Then one day, he decided to stop working hourly and just take photos of anything and upload them to various stock websites. Well, everyone has probably seen stock videos at least once in their life like this one, so he started doing the same thing. Plus, he began uploading all of it to English language resources, where a single license for a photo can cost from $50 and up to 1,000 people can buy it. As a result, things quickly took off for him. The same person with the same camera without changing much in his life started earning about 20 times more, without exaggeration. Essentially, he is the same photographer, he just slightly changed his direction and began earning much more. So, by simply using your head, you can try to adjust your direction if things are really tough. I also want to remind you that I have my own guide for guys on transformation and changing their appearance. You can unlock the full potential of your appearance, even though you might not realize that you can look more attractive. More than 25 chapters, and only what personally helped me in my transformation. I have gathered all my years of experience and decided to share it with you. Look for the link to the website for access in the description. When searching for yourself and your calling, it is important to frequently observe yourself and listen to what resonates within you. Pay attention to what draws you in and what you enjoy dedicating your time to. Once you determine your predisposition to a certain type of activity, look around and choose the work you will engage in. Every person is created for something, and within each of us lies a vast, untapped potential. As one classic author said, the richest place on earth is the cemetery, because there, countless unrealized ideas are buried. Therefore, try to spend as little time as possible on things that don't bring you closer to your goals. If you found this even a bit useful, please give it a like. It really helps to spread educational content to the masses. That's all from me, thank you for watching. You were on the Kive channel, good luck to everyone, go for it, bye!